Andy Cohen is no stranger to CBS News. He got his start right here as an intern.
Look at that computer.
I still can't believe this, Andy. In 1989,
Wow.
he went on to become the executive and the mastermind behind the wildly popular Real Housewives franchise. Now he not only hosts his own late-night talk show, Watch What Happens Live. Saw it last night. There's Anderson. That wasn't last night, though. But he's also a New York Times best-selling author. The Andy Cohen Diaries is inspired by the Andy Warhol Diaries. The book offers an inside look at a year at Cohen's celebrity-filled life, and it's out in paperback. Andy Cohen, welcome back to the table.
Gayle, you got the lips right today?
Oh, yeah, you saw that thing the other day.
Yep. They look great.
No, it was funny. Oprah sent me a thing that said my lips were too red. She said, you should say something to your makeup artist. And I said, no, I did that myself. And there was dead silence. I didn't think it was such a bad thing. That's what friends are for, isn't that right, Andy Cohen?
That's what friends are for.
And you have a lot of famous friends.
I do. You're one of them.
Yeah, I
Can
do
I call
consider
you a
myself-
friend?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, good.
But I always, I was stuck on the famous part.
Oh, okay.
When you're putting me in that. But this is the thing, Andy. You do know so many famous people.
Yeah.
And you write about them very liberally.
Yes, I do.
But you know what line to cross and not cross. Because I
think
ever wonder,
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I do. I hope I do.
Have you ever gotten in trouble with one of your friends by something that you
No,
said?
it's everyone who's in the book, and there's a lot of people. They seem to all still be speaking to me.
No, you dropped
So-
27
You didn't get any? Did you get any
celebrity
calls after? I mean, from.
I.
Or why am I not in the book?
Yeah.
No. Everything's good. I rode the line very well, I think.
You talked about one little incident, though, on a female talk show format where maybe
On The View?
creator
Yes.
got a little upset.
Oh, I put my foot in it with Barbara Walters live on the air, and I talk about that and what that was like. It was scary.
No, I wouldn't want to tick Barbara Walters off either.
No.
What happened?
No, I just, we were talking. She said she didn't get American Hustle, and I said maybe it was a generational thing, which I meant because my mom had said to me that she didn't get it a few days before, but without the context.
This is the thing about you, Andy. You said once your mouth has always been your greatest asset, but gotten you into trouble. I would like examples of both.
I remember when I was on the 7th floor of this building answering the phones at the news desk when I was an intern, and I remember someone from a CBS affiliate in, I think, Spokane, Washington called, and I said, oh, are you #1 in your market? I was an intern at the time. And they said, yeah, and I said, oh, we don't know anything about being #1 at the CBS morning show, loudly, so the whole newsroom could hear. And someone said, you know, you need to tone it down, literally. I wrote about that in my first book, about the advice I got when I was an intern at CBS News. I never totally toned it down, but I feel like I learned a little bit. But you know what? The news is back, guys.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Sure is.
The news is back. You finally figured this show out.
I think
Show
so.
out. It took about 40 years, but you figured it out.
And that joke you made was one we heard a lot back in those days.
I'm
Right.
going to take that as a compliment.
Yes, do. I love this show.
I do.
Yes.
We were talking about celebrity friends, and one of the celebrity friends I was actually surprised that you had was John Mayer.
Yes.
And you guys took a little road trip together.
We did. We drove from L.A. to San Francisco to see the Grateful Dead. He's on tour with the Grateful Dead
Right.
now.
You like the Grateful Dead?
I love the Grateful
do?
Dead.
This is another surprise.
Major Deadhead.
That
But you
was a surprise to me, too.
Yeah.
But you
Strike
compared
me
your
as a-
friendship to another friendship involving someone sitting at this table. We have a little video of that.
Of the Periscope we did? Our version of Oprah and Gayle.
Yeah.
Right?
Where we're both. Well, I think. Well, who's Oprah and who's Gayle?
Oh, that's a good question. Who's Oprah?
I think in this situation, I'm your Gayle.
No. I think
I'm
you're
your Gayle.
Oprah and I'm Gayle.
You know what? I'm happy to be your Gayle.
We did decide that
That's
I
funny.
was the
Who was it?
Oprah and he was the Gayle
And he
on
was the
that
Gayle.
trip. Yes.
How did you guys
I think
become
that's
buddies?
good.
Well, how did we? Through our friend Ricky. I met him through our friend Ricky.
Through Ricky,
You
of
know
course.
Ricky, Anthony.
we know
You know Ricky. Yeah.
I am all the time.
There is something, you know, I just thought of this game called Plead the Fifth.
Yes, my game on Watch What Happens Live.
So I'm-
Signature game. Are we going to play?
Oh,
Have you
let's
ever had a
play.
guest on
Let's
your
play.
show hit on you before or after the show?
I have.
Well, we like names.
Well, sweetie, the question was, have I ever had a guest that you
Okay,
didn't...
what
that
is the
was-
name of the guest who hit on you before or after the show?
I plead the fifth.
Have you ever hit on a guest before or after the show?
Yes.
And what is the name?
No, I wrote about this in the book. I remember I was incredibly way too flirty with Ricky Martin in an embarrassing way. I mean, so much so, in a really horribly embarrassing way.
And my last one, Do you have a sexting picture that you're proud of? I'm amazed at how many people.
A sexting picture that I'm proud of? Like a picture of myself.
Andy, don't act like you don't know what a sexting
No, I
picture
do,
is.
but I don't. I'm very smart about, I don't send pictures of my genitals, if that's what you're, yes.
But what about your abs or something like
Sure,
that? Not
yes,
like
yeah.
into
You know what? I'm
working
going to
out?
send you I'm going to email you my picture that I'm proud of.
The news is back in the morning.
The
Okay.
news is back.
But you know what, really quickly.
CBS had figured it out.
Really,
what
I
you're
just
gonna
wanted to
say.
bring up something though. Successful as you are, you're a very savvy businessman.
I appreciate
you
it.
You really, really are. And you talk about, never being scared to speak up.
Yes.
And always owning things. And don't forget your friends.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Andy Cohen, thanks so much for being with us. The Andy Cohen Diaries is on sale now in paperback.